This is Mindfulness with Richard. Uh, this is a time that is focused on mindful meditation. And today I'm going to talk about gratitude. So, and I was trying to focus it on me, and I got, okay, there we are. The controls are different when there are only two people. So today I want to explore the profound interplay between gratitude and mindfulness and how we can integrate these qualities into our practice. Gratitude serves as a potent catalyst, amplifying our mindfulness, deepening our awareness, and enriching our lives. Together, let's look into the essence of gratitude and mindfulness and explore how we can cultivate these qualities to further enhance our spiritual journey. Gratitude is a practice that brings us closer to the present moment, allowing us to fully appreciate and savor the richness of life. It's an acknowledgement of the countless blessings, both big and small, that grace our existence. As experienced meditators, we are well aware of the transformative power of mindfulness, and gratitude serves as a powerful companion to deepen our practice. Here's how gratitude can enhance our journey. Gratitude sharpens our awareness, enabling us to see beyond our habitual patterns of perception. When we consciously cultivate gratitude, we open ourselves to the beauty and abundance that surrounds us, fostering a sense of interconnectedness with all beings and nature. Gratitude helps us shift from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. It encourages us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack, nurturing contentment and reducing the grip of craving and desire. This shift in perspective can lead to a greater equanimity and inner peace. This change in perspective is important. As long as we feel something is missing, our mind will be restless, seeking what it is lacking. Gratitude changes the focus from what we lack to what we have. Gratitude is intimately linked to joy. When we appreciate the simple joys of life, we awaken a profound sense of joy within us. As experienced meditators, we can tap into this joy and allow it to infuse our practice, deepening our connection to the present moment. Mindfulness and gratitude are mutually reinforcing qualities that support and enhance each other. By integrating gratitude into our mindfulness practice, we can further deepen our capacity to be fully present. And here are some ways to integrate gratitude and mindfulness. First, begin your meditation practice by focusing on gratitude. Reflect on the blessings of your life, expressing gratitude for the gift of existence, the support of loved ones, and the countless opportunities for growth. This practice establishes a positive foundation for your meditation, allowing you to approach your practice with an open heart and a sense of appreciation. Make gratitude a regular habit. Extend your gratitude practice beyond formal meditation sessions. Cultivate mindful gratitude throughout the day by pausing to appreciate the simple moments and experiences, whether it's savoring a cup of tea, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, or connecting deeply with a friend. Consciously infuse these moments with gratitude. I've not talked much about journaling, but it can be a great resource for exploring yourself and reflecting on your life and experiences. Maintain a gratitude journal to deepen your awareness of the blessings in your life. Each day, you can write down a few things you're grateful for, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. This practice helps to train the mind to focus on the positive aspects of life and nurture a grateful outlook. Now, gratitude also is a gateway to insight. As an experienced meditator, we're familiar with the transformative potential of insight and wisdom that arises from our practice. Gratitude can serve as a gateway to deepen insights and spiritual growth. Here's how. By cultivating gratitude, we become acutely aware of the impermanence of all things. We recognize that the blessing and joys we experience are fleeting and precious and should be relished. Cultivating equanimity. Gratitude nurtures a sense of equanimity in the face of life's challenges. When we embrace gratitude, we acknowledge that both joy and suffering are a part of human experience. This helps us develop resilience and acceptance, allowing us to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and equanimity. And then interconnectedness and compassion. Gratitude opens our heart to the interconnectedness of all beings. As experienced meditators, we understand the profound truth of interconnectedness on a deep level. Gratitude fuels our compassion, inspiring us to act with kindness and generosity towards others. This shift in perspective expands our capacity to alleviate suffering and contribute to the well-being of all beings. In the practice of gratitude and mindfulness, we find a profound synergy that enriches our spiritual journey. As experienced meditators, let us continue to deepen our practice by integrating gratitude into every aspect of our lives. Through gratitude, we heighten our awareness, shift our perspective, and cultivate joy. As we explore the interplay between gratitude and mindfulness, we tap into a wellspring of wisdom and compassion, nurturing our own growth and benefiting all those we encounter on our path. May our gratitude and mindfulness practice continue to illumine our hearts and minds. So, how has your meditation been, Doug? I know my meditation has been pretty crappy.
Well, mine has too. Um, I guess I've missed your inspiration, uh, which speaks to my indiscipline, um, because I should have been meditating just on my own gumption, but uh, but I have been sloughing off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, certainly what I found while I was in the hospital going through all this stuff, it was not a good time for meditation for me. And then in the recovery facility, my focus was on figuring out how to walk again and stuff like that. And it's just finally been about in the last week, I've been able to start to walk some in the morning. And when I get back, then I'll sit in the chair and meditate for a while. And it feels good to be meditating again. I missed it.
Uh, yes, well, I don't. I like to meditate, and it always makes me feel good. So I don't know why I would be struggling in order to keep it up, but I am.
Okay. Well, you've said you don't like habits. I've found, for
Yeah.
me anyway, having the habit of meditating is a good habit.
Uh, well, maybe there are good habits.
Uh huh. Well, you brush your teeth, right?
Well, yes, yes. Matter of fact, I do.
Okay. So that's a habit, and that's a good habit. You've learned without that habit, you have problems with the dentist.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh huh. So anyway, I'm glad we're back together so we can all keep encouraging each other.
Yes. Well, I'm glad we're back to doing this too.
Okay. So we're going to keep it going now. And now
All right.
we're going to have our first meditation. And mindfulness is present moment awareness, paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non judgmentally, fully receive whatever is experienced, then let it go. All right. And now we have a Zen story about gratitude.
Take refuge in the Sangha, in the Dharma, in the wisdom and example of the Buddha. Continuing making comments on the stories in Zen Flesh, Zen Bones by Nyogen Senzaki and Paul Reps. This is story number 35, Every Minute Zen. Zen students are with their masters at least 10 years before they presume to teach others. That, to me, is an understatement. Nanen was visited by Tenno, who, having passed his apprenticeship, had become a teacher. Now, becoming a teacher is not a thing. Our life is an evolution. So anybody who graduates from college, that's the beginning of the career. That's the beginning when they can step out and maybe get a job, maybe they can take on an occupation where they can really learn. And that certainly is true in the Zen tradition, that you are working with somebody, you feel they've got a good, solid understanding of Dharma, feel like they have their heart is oriented toward practice, and you affirm and support and encourage them. But that's not the end of training. In a way, there is no end to training. But that is a graduating from college and stepping out. And when you step out, then there's more work to do. So here's a young teacher who worked with his teacher for 10 years or so. It might be a reasonable amount of time if you live with a teacher. So here he comes and meets, the young teacher meets an older teacher. The day happened to be rainy, so Tenno wore wooden clogs, geta. Geta or wooden clogs are an old form of Japanese sandal, and they raise the foot up, about an inch and a half off the ground. And they were particularly useful in walking through mud or rain to keep the feet clean. So he was wearing these geta, these wooden clogs, and he was carrying an umbrella. Fairly standard travel equipment. After greeting him, Nanen, the older teacher, remarked, "I suppose you left your wooden clogs in the vestibule." That's standard protocol is, you come to a temple or a home in Japan and you remove the shoes that you've been walking on the outside with so you don't track dirt into the next room. So I suppose you left your geta outside. I wonder if you were aware of where you put your umbrella. I wonder, were you paying attention? Did you put your umbrella in the right or the left side of your shoes? That's all. Simple question like that. Tenno had no instant answer. He couldn't remember. He didn't know. He was mindless. He was unable to actually pay attention to what he was doing moment to moment. And he realized in that moment, oh, I'm not alert. I'm not present moment to moment to moment. I went unconscious. Probably he was worried about seeing this other teacher. He was thinking about the future. He was not present. And that struck this student, Tenno, deeply. He realized he was unable to carry his Zen mindfulness every minute. So this was an extraordinary person, Tenno. He then became Nanen, the older teacher's pupil, and he studied 6 more years to accomplish every minute Zen. So he studied at least 10 years to get his initial kind of approval, and then 6 more years of refining his meticulous moment to moment awareness. Because Zen and reality is not found in the past or the future. It's found in the direct apperception of the experience of this moment. Attention, attention, attention.
Now, this was not the video that I had wanted to link to, but I think this is very appropriate for what you were talking about, Doug. Habit and being mindful instead of living in these habits. So I felt like this was not the one that I had planned to show, but given what you were saying, this is probably better than what I had planned.
Well, I think we've seen this one before.
I think so. I'm sure of it. It's also one of my favorite stories. And one of the things that I've said over the years when I find myself not being mindful based on this story, I say, well, back to the Zendo. Okay, so now our final meditation.
Okay.
All right. Now we'll close with a chant. Shanti, Shanti,
Shanti,
Shanti,
Shanti,
Om, peace,
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 peace.
peace.
All right. I'm grateful for the chance to meditate with you, Doug.
Well, I'm certainly grateful that you're still amongst the living and you're back and getting well again,
Uh-huh.
recuperating.
Right. Me too. Me too. Thank you. But, one of the things that occurs to me is, you know, I'm grateful for being able to resume meditation.
There's so many benefits to gratitude.
Uh-huh.
It it makes you appreciate what you have,
Uh-huh.
and if you're grateful towards other people, that opens you up to other people, as
Yes.
improves your relationships.
Yes. Well, we all feel better when we meet somebody and they're happy to see us.
Right, yes.
And as I said during the talk, one of the things I think that is important about gratitude is dealing with this sense of that our mind has that we need something else to be happy. So that creates all of this agitation in the mind. And it's one of the reasons that makes it sometimes difficult to meditate because the mind says, hold on, I want this. Instead of meditating, when's this going to be over so I can get what I want?
Yeah, well, that's true, because meditating is focusing on the present moment. And the present moment is you are what you are at this moment.
Yes,
You have what you have, and that's it.
right. And that's okay.
And that's perfectly all right. Yes.
Yes, yes. So anyway, thank you for joining me and having this time of meditation together. And I hope this can encourage both of us to get our practice going again.
Okay. Well, I think I'm probably the one that needs the encouragement more. Uh, since
Well,
there's really no reason that I haven't been doing it other than just lack of discipline.
mhm.
So,
Well,
but we'll both get back to it then.
yes, yes. Anyway, see you next time and
Okay.
namaste and have good
Namaste.
meditations.
Thank you. You too.
You want deeper meditation, more peace, more happiness. Subscribe now to continue to find ways to get more from your meditation.